guys, welcome to my kitchen. It is Friday and I am making lentil soup. I chose lentil soup, I think because a lot of people don't really know what to do with lentils. Some people don't even know that lentils are a bean. Beans are awesome because they have a high fiber and water content. They're high in phytochemicals and antioxidants, and nice, on the package it says high in fiber and low fat food. They're a low-fat food, and they have less saturated fat than meat does. They make you fuller faster than meat does. And a cup of cooked beans contains about 12 grams of fiber. The suggested amount of fiber that you get daily in your total diet is 21 to 25 grams. So that's just about half of what you want in 1 cup of lentils in an entire day. So the more fiber, the better. So all you need to make this recipe is carrots, celery, onion, garlic, potatoes, a bag of lentils, and diced tomatoes. If you're worried about sodium content, I wouldn't include the Hunt's or any tomato paste. Because just in this little can there is 105 milligrams of sodium. Also, if that's a real issue, you can rinse your tomatoes before you put them in, but just for flavor it's kind of nice to have that in there. In this can there is 280 milligrams of sodium. Also, I have some chicken base, and I just got the reduced sodium chicken base just because that's a little better for you. Anyway, so that is an overview. It's pretty inexpensive stuff, and this recipe goes together pretty quickly. Let's get cooking. This recipe isn't really a recipe. I don't have any measurements of anything, but I can show you kind of how to do, but I can show you what to put in so that it will turn out like a good consistency soup. For me, there's just 2 of us, so I only use half a package of lentils. I just put it in here and then I fill it up with water just to cover it. So just covered. Get them simmering on the stove, and while they start cooking, you can start chopping and dicing your vegetables. So after you've got your water simmering, and it's been simmering for a few minutes because you've been chopping, I would advise you to chop your potatoes first, just because they take a little longer to cook, depending how small you get your chunks. I like mine bite-sized because I like a mouthful. So you put your potatoes in first, and then you put your onions in, just because I also like to make sure that my onions get totally done in a recipe. And then you just make sure the water is covering them. I like to keep a little bit of water on hand just to add more. And then you continue to cook. Okay, so now I've got all the rest of my veggies sliced and diced and chopped, whatever. So I put in 3 carrots and about 4 stalks of celery. So those go in next. And again, you want to make sure the water covers everything. And this is where you can kind of look and see if you want a thicker, like a stew, then I leave it about here. But if you want it thinner, like a thinner soup, you can add a little more water. The beans are going to absorb a little bit, and you are going to add the tomatoes, and they have a little bit of water in them as well. So just however you like the consistency of your soup to be, add water to that place. And then don't forget your garlic. I'm a garlic junkie. It totally flavors everything. It's delicious. So you just add your minced garlic in there. A couple cloves is what I'm putting in. 3 to be exact. So after you've got your garlic in there, you just wait for that to cook, and it will take about 20 minutes for the lentils to get finished. So this is a very quick A very easy dinner. If you gotta get something on and you're not in the mood for cooking, if you can wait about half an hour, you'll have lentil soup. So it has been simmering for about 20 minutes, and I did have to add a little more water because the lentils absorbed it all, and it started getting a little bit dry, I guess. So now I'm just going to add my tomatoes and some chicken base. This chicken base says to add 1 teaspoon for every cup of water, and I don't know how much water we have in there, but I'm just going to assume it's at least 6 cups of water. So there's a couple tablespoons. You just stir it up, and then you taste it, and you add salt and pepper to your liking. You can also add any herbs. I have a dill mix that would be pretty delicious in here. Parsley would also be delicious. And if you can eat cottage cheese on your diet, it's really good with a dollop of cottage cheese. There's some more protein for you. So this is an awesome soup. My mom made it a lot growing up. I absolutely adored it. So thanks to my mother for this recipe. Hope you guys like it.